Welcome to the Mirror Talks podcast, where we deconstruct some of humanity's most disconnecting and limiting assumptions and offer an alternative, a free state of consciousness, unbiased, naturally wise, and genuinely loving. We will shed a more enlightened perspective on everyday experiences to help anyone willing realize their true potential and inspire a contemporary spiritual life lived in service to all. Say goodbye to the man-made paradigms of distorted ideas. Let's become pure, free, and actually intelligent once again.
Welcome, everyone, to the Mirror Talks podcast with Bentinho Massaro. I'm Corey Katuna. I'll be briefly introducing each episode, and I'll also be one of the familiar faces on the podcast, which, by the way, has been fully video recorded. So if you're listening right now on an audio platform, you can also hop over to YouTube or to bentinhomassaro.tv to watch these episodes in full. So just a little disclaimer, this podcast is probably going to be a bit different than what you're used to when it comes to podcasts, in that it's not just informational or educational. It's actually more of a paradigm shift. Actually, be more accurate to say that it's a release of whatever paradigm you're used to. So if you're new to this, if you're new to material that points you in this direction, there's a good chance that this is going to feel like learning a new language. Although I can confidently say that Bentinho has never made his teachings clearer or more accessible than he has for this podcast. But still, I recommend that you give yourself a few episodes at least just to get oriented and familiar if this does feel totally new for you. It's worth it. So I'm super excited about this project because you get to see Bentinho in rare form. Usually when he's teaching, it's a retreat setting and it's relatively advanced spiritual topics, and he's speaking to people who he knows have been following his work. But here, he wanted to bring it all the way down to earth, so to speak, and bring that enlightened perspective to everyday topics like relationships and leadership and health and politics, etc., etc., etc. And I just think that is so rare and so lucky. And it's such an opportunity if we can be receptive and humble enough to listen and lean in and receive what's being shared. So anyway, I can't wait. And on that note, I will let you begin the episode.